We got one TacMed down over here.
10-4, do you need 77?
Negative, we should be okay.
Do you want me wearing a helmet as well?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll fill you in on everything like that in a minute.
Yeah, I'm aware of some of it, but 13 alphas, yeah.
Yeah. Dispatch 196 plus 1 forming TAC team 2, 76 leaders 13 alpha.
Yeah, we're gonna be code 4 over here. Two officers down, one suspect down.
Was that PD or was that?
That was PD.
Gotcha.
Dispatch,
Thank you.
Tech Team 1, 76, back to public medical, 247 is critical.
Go for TacMed.
Somebody on Las Lagunas, we got a down officer over here.
A-firm, we got a unit 76 now.
Well, thank you.
Dispatch TAC team 223 leaders 13 alpha. Alright, let's go.
Wait, she needs help. She needs help.
Yeah, I'm here.
Howdy.
Tech Team 1, 23,
Good
Pub,
shot.
247.
Is this DeFalco?
Jesus Christ.
Of course it is.
Yeah, I thought I recognized you. Hi, how you doing?
I've been better.
Yeah. Alright,
I've definitely been better.
let's have a look. Is this through and through or embedded?
I don't know.
Okay, let's I'm gonna put a pressure bandage around. Okay,
13, I can once the situation lasts a good.
let's go ahead and get you moved. You should be okay.
DeFalco, you conscious?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Any critical?
Yeah, the red guy. Guy in the red. the
Room
95?
4. I got DeFalco's paperwork
Sick, I'll
started.
get you. Oh, awesome. Alright, you finish that up. I got this guy.
Alright,
Dispatch, Tech Team 1, 76, 2D.
first of all, let's get this vest off of you.
Hey, are you able to get his paperwork also? And get an ID or anything? Awesome. Thank you so much. You're the best, Miranda.
Oh my god, it's kind of split out.
Alright.
Okay, so it looks like it's
We got another.
looks like it's lodged. So okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get an IV going and the blood bag going, and I'm trying to get this moved.
It was like invoicing.
Guy in.
What's the side?
Alright. Alright, let's go.
If we've got another doctor available, the Falco's got a lodged bullet.
Dispatch, Tech Team 1, 23, latest 52, request red garage.
Alright, let's just take a plier and pull this bullet right out then. It looks like it's whole, so it shouldn't be too bad.
I'm sorry, I don't recognize you. You have the mask on.
That's okay, this is James Kennedy.
Oh, hi.
Hi, yeah, there you go, that's a little bit better. Why the fuck am I wearing this hat? Okay, that's fine.
Dispatch 196 plus 176 delays 487 Capitol Boulevard.
I just saw you the other day.
Yeah,
To my left, that's
you
late
actually
place.
saved my life last year. Like, you were one of the first cops who saved my life.
Oh,
Really?
my bad.
Yeah, I was in a car accident, you were off duty and you called TacMed.
Oh. Well, I'm glad I could help you.
Of course, let's go ahead and start stitching this up.
Okay.
It doesn't look
Actually,
like
I live
Yeah.
for moments like that when people tell me that I made a difference, you know?
it's... Yeah, of course.
Otherwise, the job is just me laying in these fucking beds getting sewn up because I got fucking shot.
Yeah, tell me about it. Alright, I'm gonna stitch you up and put a pressure bandage around you just to keep the pressure on that and keep any kind of bleeding from being reduced.
Dispatch, Tech Team 176 back to Pillbox Medical, 247 is non-critical.
Okay, it doesn't look great, but it's gonna keep you going for now until a proper doctor can look at you. I'm just a field medic. All right, you should be stable. Is the good news. I'm gonna pump some painkillers into you, just take the edge off.
No narcotics, please. It should be on my profile.
10-4. Yeah, no worries. Sorry. Good thing you said something before I actually put anything in. Okay, my bad.
No, it's okay. Both my parents were addicts. I can't be too careful.
No, I completely understand that.
So for now, I just raw dog gunshot wounds. It's great.
Yeah, well, strictly speaking, so do I, because I can't feel anything below the neck, so I'm kind of lucky in that regard.
Holy shit. Your sex life.
Dispatch, Tech Team 1, 23 Pillbox Medical,
Yeah, my spine snapped in
247
half last year,
non-critical.
but I'm fine.
God damn. Can you even have sex? Do you know if you're having sex?
I
Dispatch.
don't know what that
Tech
is.
Team 223 to Capitol Boulevard.
Oh. I'm sorry. These are very personal questions.
That's okay.
Did you have sex before you snapped your spine?
I still don't know what that is. Yeah, sorry.
When you find someone that you like and you get naked and wrestle.
Well,
Can you hear me?
I mean, I wrestle criminals every now and again, I guess.
Oh, you can't.
Well, there's consent that has to be implied as well from both parties
Oh,
or all parties.
yeah, no, I understand what you're saying. Okay, well, yeah, no, I've never done that. Yeah, it's whatever floats people's boats, I guess.
Wow, that voice and that accent. What a waste. I don't mean that rudely. I'm sorry. That came out bad. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. I took that as a compliment, I think.
It is. It was meant to be. Oh, fuck. I can't laugh.
Oh, well, thank you. I mean, maybe if I find the right person, I guess. But, like, yeah, no, it's, I guess I'm married to the job, you know?
Yeah, I know that
Okay,
feeling.
well,
Am I good?
yeah, you look to be good. And obviously, if you're feeling okay to move, you should be good to get on out of here. But just take it real easy.
Okay.
And I hope you feel better soon.
Dispatch, Tech Team 276 back to Pillbox with 147 non-critical.
Let me just check whether it does say no comics. Hey DeFalco, it doesn't actually say on your profile no narcotics. Do you want me to add that to your profile? I think it probably was lost last year.
Please, yes, please.
Close kiss.
Okay.
Right. Be careful, okay? I believe you. I do. Transfers aura. You're welcome.
Dispatch, Tech Team 223 Pillbox 147 non-critical.
Alright.
Were you about to keep my ass out?
He is cuffed, yes ma'am.
Yeah, let's add it to your profile now, DeFalco.
Who left the ambo in the garage with the key in it?
Pretty sure I parked mine, didn't I? Yeah, I did.
Is someone in it?
Sorry, I thought we were heading back out.
Alright. Oh. Who's in the... Okay, there
Sorry, I thought we were heading back out.
we go. That's my ambo. All right.
Where are we going?
All right,
Yeah.
you, sir.
I was just getting.
Oh my god, people dead everywhere.
TacMed PD.
Go for TacMed. Just in there.
Requesting a bus down to the 24/7 in Little Seoul. We're gonna have people down. Can you get a unit?
Stand by. Taxi 1, are you available?
Thanks. There you go.
10-4, taxi 176 to the latest 32 request.
10-4, thank you.
Fucking slay Brittany, thank you.
Wow.
Is that Irene? Alright,
Apparently, because I was wearing this hat earlier today, I keep on like putting it back on after I take my helmet off, and I'm not sure why. It's just like muscle memory, and it makes me look like a fucking initiate.
I think it makes you look different enough from an initiate that I don't think it makes you look like that. It's just like different vibes, you know? You look paler than normal. Are you okay?
I don't know if you've ever noticed, but I was mildly possessed by an Oni for the last a long time.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, apparently I had an exorcism today, and now I feel real fucking tired, because apparently I haven't slept in over a year.
Oh.
Oh, that's why you kept falling asleep earlier.
Yeah, but it's okay. Chino gave me a coffee, and I feel wide awake.
Oh, gotcha.
Flash taxi 123, pillbox medical 147 critical.
Chino was one stabbed, but...
Alright, so real quick brief for you two, Mickey and Jim also. We've had, actually... Yeah, just you two at the moment. So, we had a threat to TacMed Command and TacMed in general. And so to avoid being able to tell who's who, we've been wearing helmets. I hate wearing my helmet. So I have not been, but you are welcome to wear and encouraged to wear your helmets at all times if you so desire.
So we don't have to, though.
Yeah. I'm
wear a
not going to say you have to.
See, because people like me a lot, so I feel like
Yeah, you can
if
wear
they
your gaiter
see me,
anyway.
they won't shoot me.
Yeah, I think
I'm
that's why I'm not wearing my.
If
That's
I
why I
look
haven't
like you
worn my
guys,
helmet in
I'm gonna get
forever.
shot. Yeah.
That's exactly my thinking too. Is my hair is very recognizable.
Well,
and
you might have to, because I think you're on the list.
No, I'm not on the list. Shockingly, I'm not on the list.
Yeah.
Oh, it was Maria.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah.
Weirdly, they had it relatively up to date,
Although,
but not with you.
Yeah, Lucy did just threaten to add me to the list.
I just
so,
wanted to feel it. I'm sorry.
It's
okay.
Well, maybe.
Bingle.
I don't know for sure. It doesn't. If anybody, or if you see Lucy, don't treat her any different. Don't mention Bingle at all. Okay?
Oh.
It's a long story. Why not? But the
Yeah, I
important part
wouldn't.
is don't. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't.
I guess
So
it's
it's
like,
Lucy.
Life Invader, dude.
it probably is, but it's like it's it's liable sort of thing, you know. Like,
Yeah.
Walk-a-talk hasn't
they're-
even been around for a while.
They're
Like,
trying to. The PD is trying to prove it, but they're working on it.
Okay.
It's like I can't technically go around and say that Ricky Fromage is stalking me and trying to kill me. He probably
Who the
is.
fuck would want to shoot Callum?
Well, he did. Yeah, I know, right? Who would want to shoot Callum? Who would want to shoot Rich? Who would want to shoot
Miranda or full
Miranda?
Has to be
Yeah,
someone that
exactly.
That's
worked here.
crazy, Miranda.
Yeah.
Nobody
Well, it's
outside
it's
here.
the
Is it
entirety
Porter
of it's the entirety of Highcom minus Benji and plus Maria.
Guys,
Sounds former TacMed, yeah.
Yeah.
what does everyone on that list have in common?
They work here.
Yeah.
They're in high command. What do you mean?
They're high command.
Aside from Maria.
I think
the
you got a
killer
breakthrough.
is among us.
It's
Well,
among us.
is the fact that
I mean, again, Lucy has a reason to hate all of those
No,
people.
she's
aside
fired.
from. Yeah.
Who here wants to get ranked up? Who wants a promotion? You guys comfortable in your roles?
I'm not ready yet.
I mean,
Yes,
I had
comfortable,
the smallest taste of high command
comfortable as a day
once,
one
and I'm like, nope, do not want
Rookie,
that.
would be?
You want to be promoted, Kessler?
Kessel.
Kessel? You want to be promoted?
Eventually, yes. Not yet.
Keep your eyes on Kessel, guys.
There was a single 2-hour period where I was the highest ranking TacMed in command
That
a
was the
couple of
wrong
days
answer,
ago, and
wasn't
that
it?
was the worst 2 hours of my life.
All I'm
Yeah.
saying is keep your eyes
The command
in
is
house.
fun, everyone. Command is so fun.
I think
so
it would be fun if I wasn't the only one, but
Nah.
I was the
Alright.
only
I'll
one,
leave you
and
for a while.
PD wanted to talk to me about 2 separate things at the same time.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
a bunch of people
that is
on.
why every time someone comes up to me and I'm like, "Hey, I would love to hear what your problem is, but I don't have time." It is just constant stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck
So.
that.
All
I'm
right.
on 42.
Split in. Okay.
Bless up.
Okay.
All right. Split into 2 teams.
Are you coming with, or are you staying
See
here?
the rook.
I'm gonna stay here.
Okay, so it's a team of 2 and a team of 3. I'm happy
Yep.
to take the initiative if you two want to.
All right. Sounds good. 2 and 3 go out on patrol.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Harold.
I got fucked big time.
What happened?
I got arrested.
For what?
I don't know, but cops showed up. They said someone was shot here. And then they said, hey, let's GSR test you. I did GSR. I came back negative because I killed one of those mountain lions. But here's the thing, there was no one shot there. Bullshit. They took my weapons license and everything.
Shit, man. Okay. You in prison at the moment, or?
Yeah, I have 12 months left. I think the police are in on this whole murder thing.
Well, here's the thing. I don't freaking know who this guy is, this name. Like, I'm trying to, like, work it out. Actually, that's a good point. I should have checked that while I was on duty at TacMed, but oh well. I don't know who he is. I don't recognize the name, but, this is what I found interesting. I don't know where different PD officers normally operate out of, but so we found the eyeball near Black Mesa PD, right?
Yeah.
And the default PD, I would say, is MRPD, right? That's the headquarters. So if you're gonna
that's the main one.
Yeah, so if you're gonna bring someone in to, question them, which is what PD asked me to do. They said, "Can you meet me at a police station?" You'd expect it to be either the one nearest the crime scene or the main one. I went to the one on Davis, which I've never been to before. I didn't even know that one was like a real open PD, you know?
Why did they bring you there?
I don't know, but it's just like maybe... Literally, when the officer called, they were like, "Can we meet somewhere private?" And at first they suggested the hospital, and then they said, "Actually, no, meet me at Davis PD." And it was literally just me and 2 officers there, no one else. The rest of the place was completely empty. So there is part of me that was like, is the suspect a police officer, and that's why they don't want to like talk at the main or at Black Mesa? You know, like maybe they wanted to go to a police station out of the way, where the officer wouldn't overhear or even know that I was being interviewed, you know? If the suspect is an officer, which I don't know, but I'm just it's a theory.
It does kind of make sense. Officers are in and out of the hospital, and even sometimes you wouldn't want to do it near the crime scene.
Yeah. No, that's
and
the thing.
If you didn't want to do it main PD, yeah.
Yeah, literally, it was just me and these 2 officers. So if anyone were to, like, the only people who would know were the people actively interviewing me and me.
That is strange.
Yeah. It's also, like, if you don't know where the Davis PD is, it's the one in Southside, which is, like, that's probably, like, the worst place from, like, a, potentially being fucked with by people. I don't know whether PD is the exact same, but we tend to try and avoid the Southside at TacMed. Like, we'll go if we need to, but we'll try and avoid it, you know?
Oh, yes, Southside is the worst.
Yeah, so it's like, again, it's just like, it did scratch me as odd, so I kind of want to know whether this guy is PD or maybe just like tied to PD in some way. But I don't think it's like a full-blown conspiracy, but it could be weird. I don't know.
I mean, I don't think I've ever heard the name before.
No, neither have I. It rings 0 bells, which I really meant to, like, technically I'm probably not supposed to do this, but I really meant to, like, look them up on my MDT while I was on duty, but I've literally just clocked off, so.
I mean, the strange. I know the first name, but he doesn't go under Nash. Yeah, this was a while ago. I doubt it's the same guy, but you know the flood.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a guy up there. His name was Warren something. The last name was big. I didn't quite recognize it. But he didn't have a beard. He had long hair.
Yeah, but I guess if that was before the flood, maybe they changed the name. Maybe they started wearing a different hat. You know.
You never know.
Like.
I don't think he had any gang affiliations, though.
Do you know Tony Tahiti?
Oh, yes, I know him.
Yeah, like he changed the spelling of his name to be like Tony with the word Oni in it rather than, you know, with a Y at the end. People change, you know?
I mean, maybe, yes. I mean, I'm looking on the walls as well in prison. I don't see anything that says Warren.
Yeah.
This guy must not, he must not be ever have been in the database.
Well, this is the thing, right? If you were a serial killer and you are on no one's radar, taxi driver is literally like the perfect thing to do. People call you, but there's not really a record of the fact that they've called you. And I was saying, I even said this to the officer, like, if we're lucky, this guy is a guy who posts on Purple pages that he's a taxi driver, which is also assuming that he's still a taxi driver and that's like his MO rather than just that's how he got that one guy, you know?
Yeah.
But like, if he's not on the Purple pages...
Didn't that guy say there was a victim before him that died? Same sort of way?
Well, so the guy we were with yesterday, he said that what happened at that crime scene is that he was with a guy called Shinji. Now, I've texted him today to be like, can you just confirm, is Shinji the first name or the last name? Because I looked up Shinji in the MDT. There is only one Shinji, and it's first name. But the guy kept on saying Mr. Shinji, which to me would be, you know, last name. So it's weird, but it's probably Shinji. Now, here's the interesting thing about Shinji.
Go fuck yourself.
They're a missing person. They're not reported as dead. They haven't been found and brought in and had, you know, an autopsy and everything. So either they're still alive, or their body's not been found.
Wait, what did that guy have told us he was missing?
He said the last thing he saw was when he got shot was Shinji in handcuffs at gunpoint. So I don't know.
The plot thickens.
Yeah, like maybe Shinji's currently, like, you know, being held somewhere. Maybe he's dead and no one's found the body. Maybe he's the freaking killer. I don't fucking know.
So we know he wears a beanie.
At the time, yeah.
At the time. We don't know what he looks like though, right?
No visual
Not a
description
single
beyond
clip.
the beanie. Yeah. Literally the only clues I have are beanie and was energetic but erratic. Or like like happy but erratic.
Told he's happy and erratic and he wears beanie.
Tony Tahiti. I don't think I've ever seen him wear a beanie, I'm not gonna lie.
He was wearing a beanie yesterday.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I don't know.
You never know.
You never know. I mean, obviously, like, Warren Nash could be an alias, but I'm guessing if it's on like PD's board, it's probably their legal name, not a street name or what have you. But at the same time, I don't know why. Because I know nothing about this Warren Nash, I don't know why they're his top suspect. Basically, from what I can gather, PD didn't even know that there was a connection, right? Basically, they told me that they were already looking into Skinner when this guy hired me, because he had reported it to PD, and he had told me that PD just didn't really care. But like the police officer was like, "No, we do care. We got swamped with other stuff." But they did already have an investigation open, and then they didn't realize that this other guy who showed up at the hospital yesterday was connected, but they also didn't know like any of the stuff that I told them, basically. So I'm guessing there's possibly a third victim as well.
Jeez Louise.
Yep.
Do we have a general time frame between victims?
The really messy thing is, when George hired me yesterday, he I asked him when this happened. He said last night. And I said, okay, was it around this time last night? And he was like, no, it was last night, not like 24 hours ago. So I'm guessing that meant, if you catch my drift, that it took place on, depending on your time zone, the 3rd or 4th of December, but not the 2nd or 3rd of December. Did you catch my drift?
Yeah, it kind of makes sense, because while we were at the hospital, that other victim was brought in.
Yeah, so I'm guessing that even though it was the night before, it was actually only a couple of hours that had passed between one victim and another.
It confuses me. So was that eyeball connected to that victim?
We don't know for sure, but it's a fucking weird coincidence. And the thing is, this guy, the officer asked me where it was because he couldn't find it. So I went back there and I took a photo of it because it was still there. I don't know if you remember this. It wasn't on the ground. It was kind of like mounted up on the wall, like it was displayed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was higher up than the ground. So like, yeah, I don't think that the actual attack happened there, which would be fucking brazen, right? To fucking attack someone right outside a police station. But I reckon the killer went there and put the eyeball there.
Now, the strange thing to me is, if that is his eyeball, there was a solid 2 hours where he was missing after the attack.
True.
A solid hour and a half, yeah.
Yeah. But then, I don't know, if this fucking Skinner, like, kidnaps people and tortures them, because bear in mind, George didn't get skinned, right? This guy called himself the Skinner. That's his self-proclaimed name. He then skins a guy a couple of hours after the whole situation with George, but he doesn't skin George. And then this Shinji goes missing. So there's a good chance he kidnaps his victims and like skins them elsewhere, and George just happens to be the one who like breaks the MO.
See, it's a bit strange, because I'm still thinking of George as a big suspect despite the name.
Yeah.
Because when you think about it, we were high up. George was coming running up from the street from near La Mesa PD, or Black Mesa. He could have just got finished doing his thing.
Yeah.
Because he was walking at the time as well. Wherever he was close.
Yeah. I mean, I did tell PD that I was a little bit suspicious of George as well. I just explained it was like the vibes more than anything specific. But like, here's the thing with George. When he called me, he was like, hey, can we hire you? Can we meet somewhere? All that's fine. Like, I'm totally fine with all that. And he did choose a pretty public spot. He chose the mall. Actually, hold on. I can't remember whether I said meet at the mall or whether he said meet at the mall. I might have said meet at the mall. That, I guess, is a fairly big thing for me to have potentially forgotten. Because if I said meet at the mall, I chose a public place and he agreed to it. If he said the mall, then he chose it, right? But nonetheless,
yeah.
We met at the mall. It was two of him, because it was him and his nephew and me. Nothing happened when we met, so that's all fine. But again, a public place. Then, I bring you on board. Hypothetically, maybe he wanted a new victim, saw a detective, was like, this is the perfect opportunity to either just throw me off the scent, that could be, or get a guy alone and kill them, right? Like, maybe his MO isn't taxi driver, it's just finding an excuse to get someone alone. Because if you hadn't been there, we would have been in secluded areas around La Mesa, just me and him.
See, that's especially for someone who went through a traumatic experience, as he claims. He was cracking a few jokes.
Yeah.
And that wouldn't be the first thing I'd be doing.
And cracking a few skulls, if you remember.
Yeah. I know something strange about him.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's... Even if he's not the killer, he's someone to keep an eye on.
Oh, yeah, see, he could be an accomplice.
Could be. I mean,
because
shit. Okay, we know that George went into the hospital for a gunshot. We know that. And that's what he told me happened, right? Is that this Skinner shot him in the chest. But do we know that he got shot in the chest at the same time. Maybe he just got shot in the chest completely separately, and that's the what's it called? Alibi, right?
You have the we don't even know, General. You should have the record of when he was shot, right?
Yeah, it's shit. All right. I really don't want to do it right now because there's like 3 people on duty. Well, there's 2 people on duty. If I go on duty, it will be noticeable. Versus if like I do it in the middle of the day when I'm like normally clocking on, it's just like it's whatever. So I just don't want to clock back on and check now because it just like it might look weird. And technically, I don't know what the legality is of. I'm allowed to look at George's invoice because I got his permission, but just like the other stuff I want to look at as well. I don't know like how legal that is. So.
It's probably not too legal, no.
Yeah.
Isn't there the HIPAA?
Well, that's the thing, is like, I'm allowed to look at it as a TacMed, I'm allowed to look at anyone's invoice, but when operating as a detective, I probably shouldn't. So it's one of those, weird things, but...
Some laws are meant to be broken.
That's exactly it, but let's just do it subtle. So I'll probably look at those tomorrow, set myself a reminder to look at those tomorrow.
Hey. I just got out the pen, they say, I'm robbing you now. I'm crazy.
Okay, hold
I
on.
went in for like crazy fucking charges, like public disturbance and disorderly conduct, they say.
Okay. I'm currently speaking to someone who's in jail.
There?
Yeah,
I'm fucking insane. I'm
speaking to an inmate
you
who's trying to rob me right outside my workplace.
Yeah, I'm gonna punch you in the face if you don't give me $70. Never mind, I gotta go.
You better step your ass back. Motherfucker stole my car. Hey, he serves these time.
Okay. That was good timing.